Next would be systolic and pre-systolic thrills, cat spur. Cat spur. Where do you actually find for this cat spur? Where? Which are the parts?
5 parts.
Cat spur you found in the same points as your auscultation points. Okay, so that would be your apex, next, aorta, pulmonary, tricuspid, and your Botkin ear point. Okay, 5. But how do you check it? Simple. If it's your apex, kan? So apex, like this. Whole hand on the chest. Okay, this is for cat spur. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, stop. Apex is here, okay? First. Second, for your aortic. Straight. Okay? Put your same thing, this hand here would be on your second ICS. Okay? So this is his second part here, so put here like this. Okay? Okay? Third one, in your pulmonary, it's a bit different. Like this. Okay? Third. Fourth, tricuspid, same thing, like this. Fourth. Okay? Fifth, Botkin ear point, same thing, like this. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is cat spur. What's cat spur actually?
Thrills.
It's thrills, but what? It's a murmur. It's a murmur, but it's a murmur, but with a low intensity of murmur. Okay, that's just thrills, and it sounds exactly like a cat. You know how the cat spur? Exactly like that. When you put this, you can actually feel the cat spur. Like, feel that.
So in normal, you don't feel it.
Normally, yeah, of course, normally you don't feel it. Okay, next. Okay, and this cat spur, it is divided into two: systolic and diastolic. Okay, so where is systolic and where is diastolic? Where is systole and where is diastole?
Systole's apex.
Systole. Here will be systole. Like here, systole. How can here be diastole? So these both points are systole. These 3 points are diastolic murmurs, systolic.
So the second and third one.
The top ones are systolic. This tiga is diastolic.
So, for example, say we find a cat spur at the tract. So then when Jonah asks what we find, we say there is present a cat spur, and we have to say diastolic.
Diastolic, of course. Diastolic. Next, aorta arch palpation. How do we do aorta arch palpation? Yeah, we all know it's here in the labella fossa, but how do you palpate aortic arch? Jonah? Hook.
Oh yeah.
Take this hand and just put here. Okay, and you feel for the aortic arch pulsation. That's it. Okay? That's for the pulsation. Next would be the Oliver Cardarelli symptom. It's the same thing like how we did for tracheal tuck. Ask the patient to incline the head upwards, hold the trachea, okay, and bring it up. And of course it's negative. Okay? Next, aorta palpation to the right of the breastbone. How do we do this? Aorta palpation. So, where's aorta palpation? In the
second
intercostal space, right? So, just take your fingers and just put them. That's it. On the ICS. On the ICS. Okay? Just put and feel for the aorta palpation. Second ICS. Second ICS. Okay? The same thing for the pulmonary. The second ICS. Just put your fingers there and just feel the palpation. Okay, but your fingers should be nearer to the sternal edge. Not too far, near the sternal edge. Okay? Just like this. Okay? Hook. Okay? Hook with your fingers. Just hook. Pop. Okay? Next would be epigastric, like what I said just now, the same thing lah. Macam ni, okay? Epigastric palpation, okay? The same thing. Next would be this one. If she asks you left ventricular aneurysm, how do you check for left ventricular aneurysm?
Intercostal. Left side.
Left side, where?
Second. No.
Third or fourth.
Third or fourth.
Fourth, fifth, and how do we do it? Like this? Like this? Right.
This is for left ventricular
Aneurysm on the sternal edge, left sternal edge. Just hook it on your third, fourth, and fifth intercostal spaces.
Just the tips of your finger.
Finger, yeah. Tip of your finger. Left ventricular aneurysm. Okay? Like this. Okay, next would be peripheral arteries pulsation. Okay? In peripheral arteries pulsation, where do we start from?
Right ventricle.
Peripheral. Temporal.
Peripheral artery.
Temporal artery.
Start from your
Temporal.
temporal. So, okay. First we name all the arteries first, okay? Temporal, then lepas tu carotid, next
Brachial.
brachial, next
Radial.
radial, next
Femoral.
femoral, next
Popliteal.
popliteal, next.
Dorsal.
Those are the pedis. But of course all this you can't do, but you just name it. You name all these peripheral arteries. Then you start what? You feel carotid is where? Here, kan? Sorry, carotid. Temporal, sorry. So you just feel for this. Okay, you can feel.
Supposed to be felt.
Yeah, all these peripheral arteries you must feel. If you can't feel, there is something wrong. Okay, you feel it. Next would be your carotid. Carotid. Macam ni. Is it right?
No.
Why?
Because
One side.
No,
He would die. So you only use one side first, and then you can shift. You shift. Okay, you do in both sides. Okay.
If anything about the neck, must we always ask the patient to
No,
just
only for the trachea tap you will come afterwards. Other than that, it's fine to do that. Yeah. Okay, so you check for that. Next would be brachial. Well, which part? Where is brachial?
at the
Yeah.
anterior arm.
Where? Here.
No, down.
Lower.
Medially is it?
There.
Here. You can feel? No, it's somewhere. See, between the tendons. So you feel the tendons, then you push up. Here. Okay? You can feel it. Here is the brachial artery. Same thing for this side. Okay? Hold the hand. You support and then you up. Okay?
Okay.
Same thing if you're going to do it for this side, same thing. Take this hand again, put this hand here and feel for the brachial artery.
Always use our right hand lah.
Yeah.
actually must we do both hands?
No, one hand. Okay. Finish. Then radial. How to do radial artery?
Here.
How? What's your name?
No.
How?
I can feel mine. Is this?
The other side.
Yeah. Like this?
Use your
Like this?
Yeah, thumb to
use
support
your
the
thumb
dorsal part.
to
Thumb.
no.
Never ever use your thumb.
Never.
Never ever use your thumb. Never use. Always use your fingers. These two fingers. But only one hand, no. Compare.
Synchronous.
Okay? Compare. You can either do it like this because you see, once Scarface taught us like this. Donoa taught us like this, which is a bit more difficult. So you just follow whichever you think is fine, just fill it. Okay? Fill like this. If they ask you specifically for radial parts, first take both and then you fill for the
Yes, synchronous.
after.
That
If you,
beats.
what you compare, if they in exam they tell you radial artery parts, takkan you take both and then you count now. How are you going to do it? How? What do you compare? You compare for what? You compare for what? You compare which has the highest intensity and amplitude. So like for Kiran, it is right hand has the highest. So I lift his hand down and I measure his right hand. Then I measure, so we count for 1 minute how many pulses. I mean how many beats per minute. So you count for a minute and then you say 80 beats per minute or 72 beats per minute. Okay? You count and you see. So first thing, feel. Take both, feel which has the highest intensity, which one you feel better, then you leave that hand and count on that particular hand which has the highest intensity.
If it's not synchronous.
Impossible. Impossible. Okay?
Okay.
That's it. Then the same thing for radial artery pulse, the same thing you have to say the rhythm, it's only the rate and the rhythm usually, okay? And the rhythm would be usually normal rhythm, okay? That's it, nothing much. Next, pulse deficit. What's pulse deficit? Pulse deficit. What's pulse deficit? Pulsus deficit. What's that? If they ask you in exam, pulse deficit. What are you going to do for pulse deficit?
Missing pulse.
Huh?
Missing one.
Yeah, the missing one. But how? What do you?
Compare.
I mean, you need to compare something to know that it's missing 10. So what do you compare with? Apex and
the pulse, the
radial. How do you compare? I mean, how? Are you going to like do it like this and like this?
auscultation is
Auscultate where? Apex. Okay? Auscultate at your apex bit, and then you feel for your what?
That is stethoscope.
Ada-
Pulse.
Can
Okay?
you take
You
the
feel.
Can do it.
there's the
Here?
no the
Oh.
box. Yeah.
You bought this here.
Yeah.
Okay? But remember, even though you're going to auscultate, right? If your question is auscultation of the apex bit, don't straight away go and put here. Wrong.
find it.
Find the apex bit first. Find the apex bit. The same thing. Find the apex bit. Then you found it here. Then you
Use the
put here. Don't ever if it's auscultation. No. Wrong. Apex bit must find first because the others you know the these locations. Second, epigastric and both kinetic point is in the 4th, 5th. Apex bit you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know where's your apex bit.
it's changing.
But it can change. It can be either here, it can be here, it can be here, anywhere. So feel for apex bit first and then auscultate. Okay. So for this pulsus deficit, same thing. Palpate first, put the stethoscope, then you take and you measure. Okay. It must be synchronous or asynchronous?
Asynchronous.
Huh? It must be synchronous. If it's asynchronous, something is wrong with you. So it must be synchronous. Huh? Yeah? You must feel here, look here also. You must feel the same beats. Okay? That's pulsus deficit.
So Shakil,
Yeah.
only regular venous pulse is asynchronous, is it?
Yes.
Only this one is
Yes.
4-star already.
Come on, just put, yeah, just put.
Next will be the foot artery palpation. That you all should know, kan? Where foot means which
The foot is not the.
which artery?
This
This is not this pedis. So find it. What's this? Pedis usually where?
The behind.
Behind.
No, in front.
The-
Is it in front?
In front where?
Yeah.
No.
Here. Here.
Just feel it.
So usually it will be here between your first and second toe. Kat atas sikit. Feel for this.
Do we do it in the exam?
No, usually they never ask, but sometimes you know, they can ask.
Just to be sure.
Yeah. You can feel it. Okay? You feel it.
Yeah, I can.
Can?
Yes.
You can feel it. Okay? So we are finished with palpation. Any questions on palpation?
No.
All clear?
Yes.
Okay, right? Next, percussion. Okay. Percussion, there's absolute and relative body. What's absolute? What's relative? Why do we have absolute and why do we have relative body?
Not covered by lungs.
Which one? Which is not covered by the lung? Absolute. Relative is covered by the lungs. Okay, so we start from right border of the heart. Okay, right relative border. I'll show you the relative, and then on the same side I'll start off with the absolute. Okay, so this here. Always remember mid clavicular line. Okay, mid clavicular line. You start from the second. So put all your. Okay, you start from the ICS, only ICS. In this case, no percussive ribs, only ICS. Okay, so we start. Okay, 6. You all know it. Here usually we percuss until which space? Remember the lung borders. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Remember? So here usually would be the 6. Once you reach the 6, there will be a dull sound. Okay, then what do you need to do is move upwards. 2 spaces upwards. So you move would be 1, 2. Okay, usually it will be on the nipple line, but it depends. In some patients it can be above or can be below, but usually along the nipple line is your 4th ICS. Okay? Okay, so once you reach here, turn your hand. Okay, turn your hand, then you percuss towards the middle. Okay. Feel it? So here.
Which part? The left or the right?
You are percussing macam ini kan?
Yes.
So stop here.
At the before
This
the
side.
left side of
Yeah,
your
the
middle
more
finger.
resonant side. Remember, if you're coming from up, okay, you're going from up. You stop. Where do you mark? Mark atas. Follow the direction. If you're coming down, here. If you're going like this, down. If you're moving like this side. If you're moving like this side.
What do you mean? If you're moving like that, then you
The finger placement.
I mean, where do you mark?
yeah. Just now you mark at the left side of your
Yeah.
middle finger.
Because I'm moving it like this kan,
Ah.
I'm moving in this direction, so I mark it here.
Oh, from here going.
Yeah,
Oh,
you mark
okay,
something
okay.
there. Okay, so here, just want to somewhere here kan. How many centimeters? Usually must be 1 to 1.5 centimeters from the sternal, right sternal line. Okay, so if this is sternal line, you pandai-pandai lah stop somewhere. Agak-agak 1 to 1 centimeter, you stop. That would be his right relative border. But now in the exam, if she asks you right absolute border, okay, right absolute border, how are you going to find it? You must find the relative border first. So the same thing, you percuss, move up to, turn, percuss, you stop here. Is the right relative border. Now for right absolute border, one finger outwards. Okay, see how you percuss this now. We came here, right? Okay, we came here. Here. Okay, this is my right relative border. Now if I'm going to find my right absolute border, you do the same thing back. You came here. Now instead of putting your hand here, you just put your finger one before the point. Before the point, one finger before the right relative border. So if here's the point, then yeah. So I put my finger here.
Put left middle
Just
finger.
before. Before the point. Okay? Then absolute, it must be what? Soft or hard? Super soft. But of course you can't hear anything. But you know you must stop where? In the left sternal line for your right absolute border. Okay? Betul? Your right absolute border would be where? In your left sternal line. So, yeah, so you percuss, super soft. Stop here. This is the right absolute border.
The right absolute border is at the left sternal line.
Yes.
Left sternal line.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Don't get confused. Okay. Everything clear here?
I have a question. Right beneath the clavicle, right beneath it is
Is
the
your ICS.
the first second. You mean this is the clavicle and then just one
This one. You can feel.
just slap below that bone. Oh.
You can feel for yourself. See. This is the bone already. So this is the ICS. See? Bone. ICS. Bone. ICS. Bone. ICS. You can feel. You feel it. Feel it.
The space, the depression is the ICS now.
Always remember, your what is Ludovici angle is your second. See the what is Ludovici angle? Can you see? Can you feel the angle? That angle is your second ICS. So it's here. The this Ludovici angle is in your second ICS.
Over here.
Okay. So everything clear here? I'll just repeat once more, okay? Right relative border. Put your hands in the mid clavicular line, right? Percuss. Here. Move up to so 1, 2. Turn. Then percuss. My right relative border, right absolute border. Okay, your hand before the point. Okay. Stop. Super soft. Stop. That is your absolute border, right absolute. Okay. Now, left relative border. Same thing. Find the apex. Find the apex bit first, okay? So you're going to find the apex bit first. Same thing. Put your hands here and if the patient feels difficult, you can ask the patient to put the hands there. Would be easier for the patient. Put the hands there. Because takkan patient angkat kan. So or he can put the hands like this, or you can put your hands behind. Up to you, whichever way he feels comfortable. So you first palpate. So here this is apex split. So what I do now, this is his 5th ICS, right? His 4th is here, 5th is here. So you move along his 5th ICS. Okay, go till the anterior axillary line. Okay, go till the anterior axillary line and start percussing from here. Okay, remember we're going to percuss along the ICS, not on the ribs. Okay, so place your hand here. It is a bit difficult. It would be difficult because your hand won't be exactly on the rib. But try to place your hand there and percuss. Here. Okay. This is the point of his apex split. Okay. This is apex split. So, where is the apex split? 1 to 1.5 centimeters from the left mid-clavicular line. It's apex split. Is here. Okay. Now, once you found your left relative border, you have to find your left absolute border. Same thing. This is the point then. So this is the point. So my finger would be before the point. Before the point. So place your finger just before the point. The point was here. Put it before the point.
The left side of the point.
Left side of the point. Yeah.